This class is a class that's culled from a book that I wrote that tells the story of the journey, struggles, and achievements of a special group of unheralded athletes of color, men and women, a handful of brave trailblazers whose skills and exploits contributed to an array of individual and team sports. There's 27 compelling stories in the book, 8 of which we will examine in this 4-week course. The theme of the class is social justice and racism in America as seen through the prism of professional and sometimes amateur sports in the 20th century. Each week, like I said, will concentrate on 2 subjects from the book. The course will be taught as a combination lecture, slideshow, interactive discussion. Unlike my music classes, which frequently have more people and it's not so easy to have a conversation, I will really heavily encourage conversation and interaction in the chat room in this. But it's focusing on the lives, careers, and stories of those folks who overcame racial prejudice and sometimes gender prejudice to succeed. And I will have 2 special guests. The first week, we talk about 2 East Bay guys, Pumpsy Green, who was a friend of mine, who was the first African-American player for the Boston Red Sox. We'll also talk about Burl Toller, a legendary San Francisco athlete who broke barriers his whole life. Week 2, the story of 2 Negro League players, women, Tony Stone and Mamie Peanut Johnson, women who overcame incredible obstacles to actually play pro baseball in the 50s. Week 3, and note there's a date change. You should see that in the syllabus. That's going to happen on Friday, June 24th, rather than on Monday, the 20th. We're going to have a special guest, sports journalist and author Mike McGrean, Alameda Journal. He's been writing sports around here forever. And he will help me talk about a guy named Joe Gaetjens, who is a Haitian soccer player who scored the shot heard round the world. And we will also talk about a very well-known fella, the Renaissance trailblazer of the East Bay, Don Barksdale. The final week, we're going to have the man who risks it all, Curt Flood, who is an Oakland native who broke the bonds of slavery in sport, thus paving the way for what we all know as free agency. And the second half of that class is called Time to Play by the Rule, which is all about NBA Hall of Famer Spencer Haywood, who is really the Curt Flood of basketball. And in that last class, I will have a special guest, a fellow named Arif Khatib, who has done a lot of things, too many to talk about now. And this course is taken from this book. Can everybody see me, Nancy? Okay. Taken from this book, which I wrote with Arif. It's called In the Shadow of Obscurity, Toiling in a Reluctant Society. It's not required to take the course, but I suggest you read it all. It's an easy read, and the information to get it is in the syllabus. So I hope to see everybody. I know I'm going to be at my class early to watch Michael, so thanks a lot. Bye-bye.